I put it in my pocket bag. We'll have your team taking off like a rocket ship. The odds against you don't stop the bet. Because it's you against the sport close, the bucket list got your back. The bucket list, bucket list. The bucket list, bucket list. The bucket list, bucket list. The bucket list, bucket list.
The bucket list, the bucket list.
The bucket list, the bucket list.
Yes, sir, the bucket list, boys. We are back in the building, and it is hot outside, baby. It is June 9th, 2023, and we are in game 4 of the NBA Finals. I am your guy, Jay Reeves, the gambler, here with my player partner, Silly C, with the numbers.
Haha, it's your boy. Let's get him.
That's
Back at
my
it.
boy.
Your boy.
Yes, sir. Hey, yo, how is my boy feeling? His Denver Nuggets is in the NBA Finals, man. What's going through your head right now?
I'm just telling you, I'm happy, very humble. I'm happy we made it. I feel a lot better than any of the Chicago Bulls fans. No pun intended.
That's neither here nor there.
Neither here nor there. But yeah, honestly, I don't even know. This is close to our first championship. It's just unexplainable feeling. I'm so amped.
Now, I bet you was really amped when you was in the building for game 1 with that boy B.O. the face, man. What was that experience like being in the arena?
Oh man, just to tell you, the atmosphere, the lighting, the game, it was just electric. Like everybody was there. There was a ton of Nuggets fans. I barely seen any Heat fans, which was just amazing. So I don't know. We wasn't selling no tickets. We wasn't allowing no Heat fans there.
Hey, as
Ride
you
or
should.
die.
As you should.
But I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Yeah, man, and being that we live in Denver, Colorado, even though I'm not a Nuggets fan, this series has been really exciting for me because at the end of the day, I'm still a homer, so I do want to see the home team pull this one out. Almost was on this podcast by myself if the Denver Nuggets had a loss last night, but unfortunately they won and went up 2-1 in the series. With that being said, let's jump into the series price, man. I have this sitting at plus 650 for the Miami Heat if they can pull it out, come back down from a 2-1 deficit, or minus 1,000 for the Nuggets. Let me break this down for you in layman's term. If you put down 100, they'll slide you 10 back. That's not a good bet. What you think? You know what? I'm not going to even ask you what you're thinking about this series price because I already know where you're going, and I'm going in the same direction, which is Nuggets all day long over here. Let's jump into the MVP prices, though. I'm going to start from the bottom, work my way up to the top. Man, they have the boy, playoff Jamal. You got to say it like that. Jamal. Playoff Jamal. Plus 5,000. Now, in order for this man to conquer this mountain of being the MVP of the finals, I'm sorry, man. He's going to have to hit a couple game winners and damn near score have 2 40-point games because they have it sitting at plus 5,000. I don't know about that. They have Jimmy and Bam sitting at plus 12 hundos, man. Plus 12 hundos for both Jimmy and Bam. But your MVP for these NBA Finals, they have Nikola Jokic sitting at minus 1,000. Again, with the 1,000. It's like you can't make any money in these markets, man. What are you thinking about the MVP?
I don't know. With that 32, 21, and 10 he just put up the other night, it was crazy. Those were crazy stats.
Mm-hmm.
But, they call him Hemi Buckets. I think they might want to just call him Jamal Murray because he is balling. He's playoff Jamal. And I do see that he's definitely worth maybe possibly thinking about giving the MVP.
A little sprinkle
on it. I dropped some on there. I mean, he's balling right now.
Shit, what you got to lose, man? All right, should you throw down a 10-piece, get 5 hundos, man? Holla at me, man. Let's go, man. With that being said, the boy Himal, he also dropped a 30-point triple-double last night. They are really smelling blood in the water and putting the pressure on the Miami Heat, man. Let's go ahead and spin it into my boy Silly's top 10 power plays for this game.
All right. As usual, you know, we jump into this top 10, and we're going to have to start this one off nice and friendly. But at number 10, we got your boy Max Trust. He's been balling. I can't really lie. He's been definitely part of the reason they won game 2 and really snuck one from us. So,
Silly, I hate to interrupt you. Can you make that just a smidge bit bigger? Just a smidge. There we go. There we go. Yes. Max Strus. Okay. He's not doing anything.
Number 9, we got Mr. KCP himself.
Katavius Cooks, people.
His defense has been there, and it's part of the reason we've been able to slow them down. But he's kind of been a little absent this series, should I say? But he is a beast. Definitely look out for him, and he's a sneaky play if you want to get him in your lineup. Then we got Gabe Vincent.
Okay,
now, he's even more sneakier than KCP. When he gets it going, he gets it going, and I do see that they're going to need all Gabe Vincent to even have a chance in this next game. So, and in the series, looking at that series price, so. Let's go ahead and move on to number 7. We got Caleb Martin, another beast. Those 3 Miami people could be part of the reason they even have a chance, because Hemi Buckets is kind of out of the series, just if you ask me. Then number 6, we got Mr. Aaron Gordon himself. Okay. He's been playing super physical, ton of minutes, and I do see him continuing that physicality. They just ain't ready for it. So I see him being a definitely sneaky play. Go ahead and unpack those.
Oh, man. So when we do get to this list, we're just talking about pretty much role players. There's really not that much star power on this list, except for when you get into the boy Aaron Gordon, who was a first-round pick for the Orlando Magic. Aaron Gordon is doing his thing, and he is real physical in this game. If you get the ball down to him in the post, watch out. He's dunking on you. He's doing whatever he wants to do down there. The boy Caleb Martin, he's been absent. He's been absent this series. He really put it on Boston. He hasn't really done much for his team, man, and they're going to need him to step up and make some really big shots, score some more points if they even want to have a chance. Gabe Vincent, in the game that the Miami Heat won, Gabe Vincent was a huge contributor. He dropped 23 points, but then came out, and I want to say he dropped like a 5 or a 7 in game 3. That is not going to get it done, man. I'm telling you, Gabe Vincent really has to step up his play. I just don't think they can do it, man. KCP also has been lackluster, been missing from this series. But the thing with KCP is he can get streaky. Just like somebody else I'm pretty sure you're going to talk about. We'll save that for the next segment. But if KCP sees 1 or 2 threes go down, watch out, because he could drop 4 or 5 in the night. And the boy Max Strus also had a good game in game 2. Can't be trusted. Can't be trusted. Moving on.
Number 5, we got Mr. Michael Porter. And definitely you want to talk about Streak himself, Mr. Streaky. This is a guy who we really need his streakiness. And he's really up, but he's been kind of down in this series. I do see him being able to be, you know, a lot better than he has been, but we need that streakiness. And then we got Adebayo.
Bam!
Bam! He's a baller. He's been pretty much running his offense. He's the reason why they really had a chance with Hemi Buckets being absent. I do see that Bam, he's a superstar, and I see him being a problem for us, but that's really their only problem we have. Then we got Mr. Hamal himself.
Hamal
Hamal Murray, again, playoff Jamal, I mean, I just see him running things like he is, and again, he's an MVP candidate. I definitely look at that. What did you say it was plus 500? I definitely look at that.
Plus 5,000.
Oh, plus 5,000.
Let's
Well,
go.
let's go. Then we got Mr. Henny Buckets himself. I mean, he's going to be high priced in any daily leagues and definitely for this game. So if you're getting him in your lineup, you better really have faith in him because I've completely lost it. But let's go ahead and move to number one. Nikolai. Well deserved. Once again, up there as number one. Again,
Well
playing over
deserved. He's
40.
always number one at like every list that we didn't looked at this year. Like
Every
he
list.
just stay up there. He just stay up there.
Because he just wake up and drop a triple double. You know what I mean? He probably brushed his teeth and already got a triple double. He's just like, damn, Ice Cube probably made the song off of him. You know what I'm saying? So that let alone, I mean, he's probably gonna get a triple double in this game. And once again, probably a really high scoring triple double too. I see he wants it more than anybody right now that's in the finals. Him and Murray definitely are going to. I think they're going to take this home for Denver. But go ahead and pack that top.
Yeah, man. Let's go ahead and start with MPJ, man. Michael Porter Jr. has been looking real lackluster in these finals, man. And we just need a little bit from him to get us over the mountain, to stop the Miami Heat from having these surges in the fourth quarter. Here's the thing with MPJ, man. Like I said about KCP, he's a streaky hot shooter. I can almost see Michael Porter getting 15 to 20 points in game 4 just to hit him with it from out of nowhere because he's been in such a slump. Watch out for Michael Porter. Get him in your lineup. Bam Adebayo, bam. He has been dropping 20 points every game in the finals, man. And that's usually not Bam's forte, but he is really getting it done. Also with his rebounds, man. If you can get Bam in a 20 and 10, ooh, that's a nice piece. That's a nice piece on the FanDuel Sportsbook. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to skip to Jimmy Butler. Finally stepped up last game. Been looking real lackluster. He rolled his ankle against Boston. He just don't look the same, man. And he's looking for his boy Tyler Hero to come back and help him. But I don't think so, man. That boy, Jamal Murray and Nikolai, they are smelling blood in the water. I cannot believe that this series is being ran by a Serbian and a Canadian. This shit crazy. As far as it goes for Nikolai Jokic getting a triple-double, you can go ahead and put some money down on that. It won't be very much because he always does that, man. He's probably sitting at a plus 105 for the triple-double. Jamal Murray, that's that guy, man. I can see him dropping another 30 points easy, man. What you think?
You see another double up on triple double. I mean, I've never seen that before. It's never happened before.
I don't think it's ever happened. I don't think a 30-point triple-double by two people on the same team has ever happened before in the finals. If that happens again, Miami could just forget it. If they lose this game tomorrow, they could forget it. It's over. Stick a fork in them, man. With that being said, man, let's go ahead and jump into the props of the ops, man. Silly C, man. I need to know what you think about this, man. We're going with the top 4 dudes. We got Nikolai Jokic versus Bam Adebayo, man. They have Nikolai Jokic sitting at 30.5 versus Bam sitting at 20.5. Who's the props? Who's the ops?
Man, I just have to say, right now, I just see Nikolai just running over everything here. He definitely will get over that 30.5. I'd see that kind of being easy. I see Bam getting over his as well. I'd have to say they both kind of are the props in this case. But if I had to pick one, I'd definitely go with Nikolai. Can't go wrong.
Yeah, that was a trick question because I really do think that both of them would be the props. But something is telling me tomorrow may be just a little bit tricky. So I'm gonna say Nikolai Jokic is the ops. Bam Adebayo is the props, man. Denver could still win this game, but you know Nikolai, man, he could drop a 24, 13, and 14. I ain't never seen this man have a bad game. His worst game was a triple-double. He had 18 points, 13 rebounds, 13 assists. So you know what I'm saying? Like, at least he's going to get to 24. 30, that's a little bit heavy, but he can still get there. I'm going with Bam. On this one, I got Jimmy Butler versus Jamal Murray. They got Jamal sitting at 25 and a half, and Hemi sitting at 26 and a half. Now, I'm going to let you know right now, Hemi was trying to put the team on his back last game, and he dropped 28 points on him. The boy Jamal Murray dropped 30. Once Jamal gets going, he ain't going to stop, man. I don't know about Jimmy, but I definitely got Jamal as the props in this one.
I agree with you, but the only caution I have here is Jamal took a pretty hard fall in that last game where he got a really, really bad burn on his hand. So it does lead to wonder how he's going to come in because that looks like it's going to be sore. So we want to see how he comes in and plays because you got to dribble and shoot. I believe it might be a shooting hand too. So,
no.
Yeah, so we will see how that affects him, but still, it's playoff Murray. He hasn't disappointed. I think he's the props. Let's go.
All right, you biased. You super biased. With all that shit you just broke down, I'm about to totally switch my shit up. I'm taking Hemi Butler's all on the props. Jamal may be looking like the ops with a burnt up shooting hand. That don't sound right. You better get some ice out on that thing.
It looks nasty too.
Yeah, man. Let's go ahead and get into this game, man. We have the Denver Nuggets sitting at -3.5 to win the game. Miami Heat on the money line +130. And this is sitting at 210 and a hooker walking down the street. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to break it down first before I get your thoughts, man. 210 sounds fishy as hell. I don't know, man. This almost seems like a Miami Heat game. If you know anything about how much they rig and fix these games, it almost seems like Miami's going to win tomorrow with this point total, man. I'm going to keep it under the number, and I'm taking Miami Heat +3.5. It doesn't even feel right me saying it, but I'm going under the number Miami Heat +3.5. So let's see what you got for me.
I don't know. I just don't see that. Coming back to the hand, Jamal Murray, that does kind of depend on how our pace will be. But regardless of that fact, I don't see any problem with us covering that 3. So I'm going to say we cover that 3. I do see that Miami tries to stay in a little bit more. So I see this being a fast-paced game. I say that 210 will get I'm going to pick the over there. And, yeah, let's keep it pushing. But I do pick the Nuggets to win. Easy. Again.
Yeah, the things with these finals, man, is just zigzag. Back and forth. They want to see it get to Game 7. So we'll see, man. But I don't know. I think the next time y'all see us, we may be crowning the Denver Nuggets as the 2022-2023 NBA Finals champion, man. And with that being said, when it's you against the sports book, the bucket list, we got your back.
Buckets.